Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Good morning. Good morning there, Ava, Shamaguri, Amy Rose, and whoever else is here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. God, what's this? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Shoot. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So somebody copy this link and keep it somewhere where if I ask you to post it again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And I can't get a bunch of people on here. I can get some people on, and I can't go over this. If you don't get on, you don't get on. Okay, I have just this, what do you call, cell phone today. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Let me know if it sounds strange because I can't hear it. I have this here, and she's got her microphone, so If we start sound weird, let me know and I'll have to take her down. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, imitator. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Nityananda 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Gopas. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Ooh. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Ooh, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Whew. Whoa. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya. Jai Nityananda. Jai Sri Advaita Chandra. Jai Gaur Bhaktivinda. This gets more and more incredible every day. This chanting is so simple. So it's amazing, you know, it's like getting to more and more relate to Lord Caitanya. That's what I'm experiencing. It's like more understanding what he was doing, why he came here, the happiness he felt, all these things. It's just incredible. It's like, yeah, now I can get why he just came here and chanted the holy name and said, this is for the Kali Yuga, man. Just chant the holy names. The whole, you know, just chant these names. They're so beautiful. They're so powerful. So in alignment, you know, it'll wake you up out of this dream. You know, going around, you know, I see people, they're not wait, they're in like the Matrix, you know, it's just like that movie. No different. In the Matrix. In there kind of working like they're automatic. They're on automatic pilot. You know, the modes of nature just pushing them, and they're going around like this, and they're not really awake. And I chanting, sometimes chanting, you could see it it's really vividly. Let me know if it gets really weird, the internet connection. Looks like they're like in the Matrix because they're not awake yet. See, awake means you're in your real position as a devotee. That's our real position of a devotee of the spiritual potency. See, not a devotee in the modes of nature in ignorance. See, this is why you need the association of those who are waking up out of the dream. See, otherwise it's like you're just dreaming. You know, this is of being awake. You can see, you know, the spiritual potency. You can see that. See, then now you can really see, and you can also see the material energy and those covered by those modes. See, you got two eyes now. See, the one eyes, they're totally absorbed. See, this is why this is better than what they got. You know, this is the Illuminati's and all that. They're all into that. You know, I'm gonna switch the internet connection now. It's gonna get weird for a minute or two here. Let's see here.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Are you there, Maharaj? Sheila
He disappeared.
Maharaj, do you know that the screen is black? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. 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 Krishna, Krishna.
Can you hear me, Yamuna?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Okay.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayo Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Srila Gaura Haridas, Srila Gaura Haridas, Srila Gaura Haridas, Srila Gaura Haridas, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Where's Gurudev? Where's he hiding?
He came back on, but then he went back off again.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
No, you chanted. Hare Krishna. Do you want to read? Do you want to read something? Have you got a book to read? Can you read something?
Yeah. We should wait. Not wait
No.
for Gurudev.
Well, when he comes on, we'll stop. So if you read,
oh,
and then
okay.
We'll stop.
Just a minute. I have to get me a book.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram.
I'm sharing.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare. Yeah, Shama Gauri's got a lovely voice. Hare Krishna. Maharaj is back.
Okay, I'm coming.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. To you as well, Andromeda.
What?
Andromeda's giving me a virtual hug. She's sending me a hug over the internet.
Yeah,
Maharaj,
okay.
Maharaj is here now, look.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Alles gut.
Okay.
Okay, Maharaj.
All right. Mute your mics. Mute your mics, please. All right. Let's see. Ooh, okay, I need a fan here now. Okay. Hare Krishna. It's a little dark. I don't know. Maybe I'll try this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, modes of nature. Yeah, trippy. This whole thing is amazing. Yeah, and we're born just in the demon times. You know, it's like I feel like I'm starting to wake up. You know, like I'm starting to remember things. Get it. You know, like what's really going on here. You know, it's very fascinating, actually. Okay. So I'm reading from Majji Leela, chapter 15, page 420 in this book. Okay. So by your grace, I don't know how long this is going to last here, this internet, but we'll try it. I think I'm going to just have to sign a lease here and stay here, even though it's going to be hot as hell in a month. I mean, really, it's going to be like unbelievable, you know, but I'm going to have to do it, I think, and just get some permanent internet here. Okay, got to do it somewhere anyway. Okay, so I might as well do it here. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So Madai is saying the prayers to Lord Nityananda. Oh Lord, as Vishnu you maintain the universe, and as Ananta Sesh you hold the entire cosmic manifestation on your hoods. You are the embodiment of devotional service. And Lord Shankara and his consort Parvati Devi constantly meditate on you. Devotional service to the Lord is exclusively your property, and thus it is your prerogative to grant for devotional service. That's the essence. So the Lord gives that, to Nityananda. He gives that to Balaram. He gives that to all his devotees. That's why that principle is always there, and that's the greatest secret. It's the prerogative of the devotee that you get this devotional service. And the only reason, not how many lakhs you chant. There have been many people chanting, they try to imitate like Haridas Thakur. They can chant 1 lakh, 2 lakh. I've seen people, they still don't have that glow, man, that they know, that they've realized that they're free. See? You have to get in through the prerogative of the devotee. See? This is the great secret. You see, the Lord Caitanya revealed it. Gorkashore Das Babaji revealed it. Gorkashore Das Babaji said, this delegation of people, they wanted to know, where is a pure devotee? Who is a pure devotee? What is their nature? Because they were trying to figure it out. And so they come to him one day and they said, we can't figure out who is a pure devotee. We're studying the Vedas. Isn't everybody studying the Vedas too? Aren't they all? Isn't ISKCON studying the Vedas? Why don't they have pure devotional service? If this is really true, it's the prerogative of the devotee. Well, they haven't reached the prerogative yet. It hasn't come through. Is that they have to get the order, like was it Nityananda got the order. Said, okay, give it. It's first it all comes. See, first God does it. First is the desire of the Lord, then it's the desire of the devotee, because the desire of the Lord that's there in harmony like that. So that's why when the devotees say something, it comes true. Okay? Because they're in alignment with the desire of the Lord. So Gokashore Das Babaji told these delegation, oh, you want to know who is a pure devotee? Well, if you find that out, because they were facing one right there in our line, a real one. If you find out, then Krishna will never leave you. But because, and you just hold on there. He didn't say, well, if you find a pure devotee and you chant 2 lakhs and then you'll attain Krishna. No, you just find that devotee who is actually, that is like sheltered by the spiritual potency, by Lord Caitanya and his grace. And then you get it like that, by just holding on. Right? That's really not. That's all. Remember her false egos trying to get her away. Don't listen to him. Go away. That's what happens. Just hold on. And then you do devotional service. And then it just comes. See, because you're a relative now. You're coming in relation. You're getting the mercy of a Vaishnava. You advance automatically. Prabhupada talked about that. So if you get the mercy of a Vaishnava, you can supersede all of this hard thing of the rules, regulations, and ceremonies and rituals in Varnashram Dharma. Yeah. And how do you get the mercy? You just got to get it that this person is a real Vaishnava. They're really empowered by the spiritual potency. Let me just take shelter there. Okay? Not fight with. You notice people, they come here and they're still really vitey. They're really into that. They got to fight, right? They got to be smarter than the devotee. You see, that's the part. That's the fight, the wrestling match. They wrestle with the real preceptor, the real empowered devotee. That's why they stay where they are until that wrestling match is finished. Until they finally realize, oh, God, this person, and that's getting the grace. See, by Krishna's mercy, you get you get you get guru, right? Isn't that what it said? By Krishna's mercy, you get guru. But you know, if you don't get Krishna's mercy enough, you'll see the real guru and you won't be able to take shelter. You want to fight with them or something. Usually it's fighting. You gotta, fight them philosophically to show how smart you are. You gotta find faults in what they do. I may have many faults, but the one fault that you cannot fault here is people get devotion to Krishna. Now, whatever fault a person may have, isn't that the best thing to look at? People are getting ecstatic devotion that you don't see anywhere, not in any sanghas, not in the Rayam Raj Sangha, not in Gaudiya Math, Gaudiya Smriti. None of those sanghas you see any flavor of what you see here. Now, doesn't that supersede everything else? These are the principles of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Lila. Is the Lord sends his devotees, and he very easily delivers anyone who takes shelter of their teaching, takes shelter of their knowledge, shelter of their understanding. See, take shelter. It's like, oh yeah, this is true. Wow, this is my shelter. These realizations, these revelations, as it is true. Yeah, that's the way it is. It's strong. It's like a robe. These conclusions. You see how simple that conclusion is? Just recognize where a devotee is and get their mercy, get their shelter, listen to them, hear from them, get purified to the point where your heart believes it because what they say and what they teach is really, really true. Solid, real, more real than anything you've heard, anything you've found, any teacher or teaching you've heard. It's got to be that way. No blind belief here. Blind belief is for ISKCON devotees. Oh, they'll just blindly believe these gurus will deliver me. No philosophical basis. No belief in Prabhupada. But did you see that thing that was John Andre posted? Prabhupada said the real spiritual master is a resident of Vrindavan. That disqualifies every single one of those persons. Then none of them can prove that. The illustrious Jayataka with all his thousands of disciples can't prove that. I double dare you. Double dare anybody. I dare you, Radhanath, any one of you come here and show us you're the resident of Vrindavan. Because I can show you even my disciples who are residents of Vrindavan. I can show you philosophically, siddhantically, and I have memorized many verses, but I can still show you by the book, and you can only show me by your speculations that you're qualified. Therefore, the truth will just smash it to the ground with the club of Vishnu of the truth. I dare you guys, anyone, Acharya Dev, you show me you're a resident Vrindavan. Isn't that Prabhupada? Don't you believe in Prabhupada's words, you followers of Prabhupada's books? Or are you just talkers? You must, I don't know, you prove that you follow and believe in Prabhupada's word. He says the real spiritual master is a resident Vrindavan. Well, you should apply that, right? Is Gorhari a resident of Vrindavan? Can he prove it? Does he say things that no one else can say or could dare, not even in their dreams? Can he exude what you've never seen before in any devotee? Well, that's Gurudev. According to the book, right? Chapter 1, Adi Leela. Read it and weep if you're lucky. You're going to humble these guys. They need 50 years of false identity. No false IDs here. Because Gaur Haridas has another hat. He's called the bouncer Oh, you want to get into Vrindavan, you got to get through the door, man. Right? The door, man. Ever try to get in the bar? Oh, you want to get drunk in Vrindavan like all the residents are there? Oh, you got to show me your ID. Do you at least, are you a friend of them? You guys are frozen. Is it kind of coming through still? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're not frozen, and Shama's not frozen for me.
Okay, good.
You're clear.
Yeah, so you got to get through the bouncer. Okay, you got to get through the bouncer. If you don't get through the bouncer, how are you going to get in? You get bounced out of Vrindavan. This is what Jesus said. Jesus said, I am the door. You want to get into paradise? You know, paradise is the spiritual dimension. Oh, you got to come through the door. If you want pasture, you want to graze on this grass and get stoned on the name of God? Oh, you got to come through the door. Otherwise, the best you might do is liberation. You get a little liberated chanting the holy names and stuff like that. And the Lord came. He says, oh, well, you know, if you don't take shelter, my devotees, we'll just give you liberation. That's okay. That's not bad, huh? Be liberated. Yeah. But some devotees are greedy. They want more. They want to be intoxicated on Krishna, you know, the Krishna Vrindavan, that association, that happiness. It's the greatest happiness, better than liberation. Yeah. A lot of people, they come here, not a lot, but some, they come here, they want to be equal to God. That means liberation, salvation. You just feel the energy of God, and you speculate, oh, I'm one with God, I'm God, whatever speculations of your consciousness. You're not clear, you're not in truth. You got to come to the devotees who've realized the higher level. See, upstairs. They realize Bhagavan of Vrindavan, not just Van and some other Dham, you know, Bhagavan of Vrindavan, that very playful, that thief of Vrindavan, you know, the rascal, you know, that guy, the liar, the cheater, that guy. That's the doorman. See, that's the door Jesus was talking about. You don't. I'll say the same thing. You don't come through this door. You don't get into where the paradise that I live. I've come here just to give access. Jesus came here to give access. Lord Caitanya came here to give access. He gave that responsibility, that ability to his devotees, to his associates. You don't get in unless you go through an associate that's connected all the way through the parampara. Otherwise, you stay outside the door. And that goes for any of these followers or gurus who are not residents in Vrindavan, and that's all of them. Every single one. Not one of the residents. That's how important this Guru Tattva is, because if you really get this, if you really get what's going on here, you're free bird. Free! Forever. Otherwise, you got to be conclusive to get into Vrindavan. This is not just some salvation trip, liberation trip, or even super soul. This is high class. This is summum bonum. This is 10th canto and beyond into Chaitanya Lila. You read about in 10th canto devotees that didn't have this kind of mercy. You know, they're in Dwarka, they're in Mathura, and Krishna responded in that mood. This is Vrindavan.
Dham. The most bewildering place unless you come in the door. If you come in door, you get orientated. You notice your orientation you go? You get your balance, otherwise you're gonna fall. You come here and get balance. You agree there? If this is too much, you can go on. No problem. Okay, so anyway. See, you are the embodiment of devotional service. Lord Shankar and his consort, Devotee, constantly meditate upon you. Devotional service to the Lord is exclusively your property, and thus it is your prerogative to grant eligibility for devotional service. So Lord Caitanya gave that prerogative to the devotees of Lord Nityananda, the devotees of Advaita and his followers, and the followers of their followers. Just like here, it is your prerogative. You who are really dedicated to what we're doing here, really clear about what's going on here. It is your prerogative to bring people in. That's how we work together, right? Well, this is a ball game. We're playing ball here. This is a Harinam game. We need more players on the field. You think, see, there's so limited baseball and all these things. Oh, it's a small team. Here our team expands. Unlimited teamwork, man. Isn't that great? You know, we don't have to have just some small few players. We can expand this team, this ball game, unlimitedly. Just come on in. We could use a person like you. The Lord will give you a uniform, you know, a service. Part of the team, part of the company. But you know, you got to be part of the company, right? Are you here? Can you tell those who are dedicated here? Can you tell who are company here? It's obvious. Stick out like a sore thumb. You can say, well, you know, I don't, and yeah, I'm getting a lot out of it. Yeah, and you know, I've got these other things going. You know, but you know, but you can see who's a company person. Is River a company person? Is she with this company? Is she with any other company? Is she thinking about, well, I don't know, maybe I'll time another company. Like maybe I'll try Buddhism company.
Maharaj's sound is fading a little now.
Maybe a Christian company.
Oh, you can't hear me.
You ever see like that?
Krishna. Krishna. Are you there, Maharaj? I'm going to tell him on here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, he's gone now. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, he's back.
We're back online?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's probably not very good. Yeah. So I'll try and take care of this problem.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Company. You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Sort of. Hare Krishna.
Can you hear me, Maharaj? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah,
No?
I just heard you now.
You're okay.
Yeah. This internet. Okay. Say something if you can hear me because you're frozen right
I can hear you loud and clear right now.
I
now.
can hear you too,
Loud and clear. Okay. So
loud and clear. Yes.
Yeah.
okay. So I'll continue. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
company, the idea of company thing. Yeah. So anyway, that's how it evolves. That's why people need to hear a long enough time to see what's really going on here. Because it's not about blind belief. It's actually just seeing things as they are. This thing that Prabhupada taught, seeing things as they are, a light statement. That's why the itself, as it is, that's what you got to get here, as it is. That's how you transcend Maya. You know, you become like a laser with the truth. You got to see that the Lord is actually here in his potency. And because Maya is always going to try to get doubt in you, create doubt. And so we overcome the doubt with the truth. That's why you got to hear regularly, regularly. Because Maya wants you to hear her regularly. And she's always speaking. Okay? So this is a war for your soul. Okay? And then later, as you hear and you become firmly committed and fixed in understanding that the truth is actually here, the truth is your solid pillar. Wherever you are, you become like a Narada, and you can go anywhere in the universe and not be bewildered by Vishnu Maya, because you know the truth. That's what's going on here. See? You can't be like you're flying around the universe and these bogus persons who claim to be uh, 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 spiritual masters or pure devotees representing Krishna Vrindavan. They can't just come out of the woodwork and you believe in them and you start serving. Boom, you fall down. See, falling down means you pay obeisances. I fall down. Listen how this works. I fall down before Bauchi. You see, I believe in you. Tell me what to do. See, the mask goes on. Is that really a good thing for you? No, he's lying to you, but you don't know. That's Vishnu's Maya. It's always lying, always deceiving. Oh, take this. It's very good for you. You fall down. See, you fall down. Literally. You fall down physically and you fall down to your death, actually, in many ways, especially now. Okay? The devotees who are not really devotees yet, they're neophyte gurus. They don't know their real position. You fall down to their word is full of speculation. How are you going to get up into the spiritual atmosphere? How can it be possible? You're falling down before speculation. You believe in it. And speculation cannot raise you up. See, this is what's taught in Caitanya Lila. Everybody who met Lord Caitanya, the first thing you'll see in the Lila, they always fell down before.
Oh, gone again. I can't hear you, River.
I've just turned. Oh, he's back.
Your need to the real reference.
Oh, okay.
You was just gone again, Maharaj.
Are we back? Is it working again?
Yeah, it's back now.
Yes,
Yeah.
now?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what? Put it in. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try switching the internet again. Maybe it's got it. Let's try the Wi-Fi again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, that's not working.
It's working. Oh. You're frozen again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Yeah,
Krishna.
frozen again.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Oh, now it's gone. Oh. Oh.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
For a minute or two. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So anyway, that's the principle. What are you falling down before? See? So what are you falling down before? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, brother. Okay, yeah. So what are you falling down before? That's the bottom line. And so if you fall down before the spiritual potency, give your respect. You're raised up by the spiritual potency. Lord showed that in his Leela. People would fall down and he would and embrace them. It's metaphorical. It happened physically, but it also happens spiritually. Even there, spiritually, that you fall down for the months of the devotees. That is, they chant the holy name, the real holy name. You fall down before that, and then you're raised by the spiritual potency of Lord Caitanya. Get his embrace. That's the secret of success here. That's why you guys are getting this. You're falling down before this preaching. You're appreciating this preaching. You're giving respect to it. And the Lord is raising you up and embracing you. And that's it. That's simple. Not how many lakhs you chant. That's all bullshit, man. People who are still under the whammy. That's why, the thing is, everybody's fallen down before all these other gurus, and they're not raised up in ecstatic love like you guys. See, that's the bottom line. Are you still hearing me? Is it still coming through?
Yes, Maharaj. It's coming through.
Okay, good. Because that's a really important thing. Because if you understand these principles, your path is clear back into the kingdom of God. Watch out what you're falling down before. That's the secret of the Daksha pastime with Lord Shiva. He didn't fall down. He didn't give respect to the false ego, and those identifying with the false ego. Okay? So he didn't stand up, and that's how they all got purified. See, I don't stand up for those who are identifying with the false ego, therefore they get purified eventually. Otherwise, there's no other way for them. It would be silent. They would just go to their death without the possibility to understand these deeper principles. See, so in the pastime with Daksha and Lord Shiva, out of millions of persons, just like now, out of thousands of persons, there's one person here not standing up for any of these people. Okay? I'm not paying my obeisance just for that. I could pay obeisances to the super soul, like Lord Shiva said. But by not doing that, showing the example, so many people can get purified. Otherwise, everybody thinks, oh, well, it's okay to do that. I can fall down before the speculations of these false acharyas, false spiritual masters that are not residents of Vrindavan. Do you see my point? I could do that. You could do that. If you do that, then you don't know any better. I would have to do it under pretense, like Lord Caitanya did. Pretend he just, he fell down before an offender of a guru. He fell down before Ramachandra Puri. Oh, you're just my teacher and blah, 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 right? The guy never changed. He left Vrindavan not purified. But the Lord didn't stand up for Devananda Pandit, who was recognized like these gurus. He did. Matter of fact, he chastised them, like I'm chastising many of them. Chastise, say, hey, you're not qualified. It's a lie. No, you're lying. You're lying to your disciple. You're not a resident of Vrindavan. You can't even prove it. You don't even have the kahunas. You don't have any courage, man. You're cowards. You run away. You've always done that. And always will. You come here and show us you're a resident of Vrindavan. By the way, go away.
You know, in the way of your devotees coming into the door. The door is right here, right in front of everybody. You know, they go, they're in darkness, afraid they're going to lose, and they will. They'll lose the false ego, which is good for them. Actually, they see they have spinach on their teeth. The disciples are seeing the spinach all the time, but they can't recognize it. Watch out for the t-shirt guy. The guy with a t-shirt, watch out. The one with no T-lock in it. Watch out, man. He's after the Vaishnavas. He's coming after them. I'm sorry, my Lord doesn't like fake. He likes real. He wants to turn everybody into gems and diamonds, and make them suitable paraphernalia for the worship of Vrindavan. See, devotional service to the Lord is exclusively your property. See, it's not in the property. Oh, these thousands of gurus have pure devotional service. No. It's a rare thing, and that's pretty rare. Pure devotion, exclusively somebody's property. Maybe one or two, if you're lucky to find somebody that's a real associate. And it's exclusively, an exclusive club. You know, the Mayavadis don't like this. Oh, what is this exclusive, a clique, and that's part of the world. Well, yeah, it's a clique too. Just like there's cliques here. If you're not part of the bozo clubs here, you know, part of the Maya, the illusions of these big elites, you know, and their big false egos, you're not part of their cliques. And you know how people, I don't feel I can't get in their club. Oh, yeah, you desire to get in their club. Oh, you fools. You should be desiring to get into this club. This is the elites. The elites, you think these guys, the Illuminati, the one eyes? We got the two eyes here. This club is very merciful. This club is extending out the invitation. Oh, come, everybody. This is a very exclusive club. Yeah, usually you couldn't pay enough money. You can't use billions of dollars that these elites have to get into this club. All you have to do is fall down here. Just fall down before this preaching. Come and listen for a while. We won't even ask you to fall down immediately. Come and listen for 30 days, for God's sake, for your own benefit. See? And see if anything has really impressed you, like what's here. Because here, if you just give some respect to this preaching and this energy and these devotees and make friends like this, you can be part of this exclusive club. Okay? 3/4 of God's world, is spiritual. They're part of the exclusive club. That's great it is. See, 3/4, 1/4 is in this Maya. See, trying to be parts of exclusive clubs that are actually not even they're worthless, completely worthless. To be part of Trump's family and friends is worthless. You see the big false ego. Even people in the world can see the pride that he has. Not putting them down, just saying you want to be part of that club, or you want to be those who are free of the false ID, false identification, in their spiritual form, spiritual identity, in spiritual truth, in spiritual ecstasy. You want to be part of that exclusive club? Hey, the invitation is here. Why not take it? It's so magnanimous, it's so munificent, and so merciful. We'll even let some of these gurus who are really actually, they shouldn't even get in. They're going to get in last. We'll let them in first, even. That's my Lord will say. Usually, I'll just tell you that my Lord doesn't usually like to deal with these people. But he's changed his mind. You know, if it's my devotee's prerogative, if he wants to deliver these bozos first, yeah, fine. We'll deliver them. We'll teach them something. We'll show them the greatest show on earth. Can't show anybody. We'll show them uncommon preaching, uncommon knowledge, uncommon ecstasy, and get them into the kingdom also. That's what you, by the prerogative of the devotee. You know, Narmani and the twin Arjun trees, they were a bunch of proud guys like these religionists. These guys think they're so great. They can't do diddly squat, but give you a bunch of burdens, lots of rules. Do I give you a lot of rules or just remove your burdens without any problems? Do you what you eat, what you drink, how many rules you followed, how many ceremonies, how many things you've done, or just remove your burdens? Ron, let's remove the burdens, man. Let's make you free. Hey, that's an associate of Lord Caitanya. They prove their worth. Hey, they make people laugh and cry and have a great time. So stop egging me on. Otherwise, I'll get really wild. You don't want to see me wild, man. You think this is wild? Oh, we're just getting going. Just getting started. Wild, like wild honey, you know. Very sweet, but very wild, man. Not processed. Do you see any processing going on here? Only you guys got to process. I don't process. I already done my process. You guys are doing your processing, and a lot of you through it. Like River, she processed a lot, man. She's staying with this steady now, you know, laughing like a mad woman. And look at Shamaguri, man. She's getting it too. I know a lot of you newcomers out there, you know, we got like 18 people, so that must have some spies here looking like, I don't like his preaching, but it's fascinating, man. Let me see more, man. Let's check him out.
There's one newcomer, Devotee. One newcomer. He wrote to me this morning.
I can't.
I don't think he can hear you, Shama.
Who?
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, I hope you can hear me, but you guys are not coming in. We just keep talking because it's just not. Okay. We're going to just get lucky, you know, do as best we can, get as much through. Okay. Yeah. Devarshi Narada experiences inestimable bliss chanting your glories. This is so fat. That's what I'm seeing now. Unestimable bliss. You can't estimate it. Every day it increases like a genie's lamp. You're rubbing every day. More wishes, even wishes you never even asked for, come out of this chanting. You know, just keep rubbing this lamp, you know, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and all these great things you haven't even wished for. They just come. These revelations and realizations. No wonder the Lord was so fixed on that chanting. See, that's the white lotus of good fortune. You begin to be the personification of the Shikshastika verses. Yeah, you can relate to, the white lotus is just ever expanding, ever fresh, ever expanding all the time. You know, your relationship with the Lord increasing more. It's going to go on unlimited. The Lord is unlimited and his bliss is unlimited. Our relationship, our ability to taste is unlimited. You don't get any bellyache. We just have the limitations of the body here. You know, once that's, you know, because this bliss is so much, you get tired. You know, I could have kept chanting, but I couldn't keep chanting. He says, it's too much bliss. I need to take a break from this love play. It's like love play. It's like just, yeah, bed of flowers and getting exhausted. I totally relate to that, Radha. Krishna. Just watching you guys play is just exhausting. But wonderful exhausting. It's like, oh yeah, man, like exercise, you get good exercise. You feel good, a little tired, but it's like that. But you want to go on, you're waiting, like, yeah, I want to get the strength back and go and exercise some more because it felt so good. Yeah, that's pure devotional service, man. No other desire but to work out. Oh yeah, there is, because you want the spiritual body to look good, to be buff. It's like these people, they want to work out so their bodies look good. I want my spiritual body looking good for Krishna. Right? So attract him. We don't want to give up that guy, So he's always looking for beauty. So yeah, we got to work out that spiritual body so it's attractive to that Lord. Just like people do with their physical, they want to be attractive to the girls, and the women go to the beauty parlor to be attractive to men. See, they want to be adored, and worshipped, and really, and they want to control their. And she knows, Shamaguri knows what I'm talking about. She's never heard jokes like this. But most people don't get my jokes. But this now, there are people, they come in up there starting to understand these jokes. They're usually not understandable by most. And most treasured possession is Lord Caitanya. Isn't that nice? Janaki knows what I'm talking about. You all know what I'm talking about that have been here for a while. Hey, isn't Lord Caitanya amazing, man? I knew that for a long time. I was amazed. My life has always been so with Lord Caitanya. Just like people that are really into Jesus, their life is good. It's the same, Jesus, Lord Caitanya. For me, it's Jesus and Lord Caitanya, they're connected. I get double the trouble. double trouble. I get in trouble with Christians and the Vaishnavas because they both don't understand what I'm talking about. But it's okay. It's worth it, man. Double trouble.
Double trouble is double
gives
ecstasy.
the ability to handle double.
No, Yamuna.
Double ecstasy.
Double trouble is double
That's what
ecstasy.
makes the truth. Makes it bearable. I lost you there, but I hope is our audience getting this too? The chat is all messed up. So you're only a most treasured Caitanya. See, and that's by realization. You got to see that. You got to see, man, by being on this Vaishnava path, by being with real Vaishnavas, and if you're lucky with a living person that's in the spiritual potency, you got it made in the shade. You got to feel that, and you got to realize that. And you got to see that you got something special. You got to see it for yourself, and then people can see it. See? When you really got that, that's why this is the secret of this preaching. And I really know I got something special. And nobody can prove to me they got something special. Not very few people. The only ones I've seen could prove it are the ones that are coming here at the Sangha. See? Because you're proving even to me that the Lord Caitanya is really real. His real grace is here because it's upon you. That's how we convince the world. They got to see there's something special going on here, something very different, something uncommon knowledge. uncommon ecstasy. And then, after, wow, it is in the books. It's considered. And you know, we don't see it amongst the Jatakas and the Radha. And the illustrious Achari Day. All we see is good play.
Frozen.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Marriage is frozen. I don't know if you can hear. I don't think you can hear. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna.
Still? You're laughing. You must be able to.
Ah, there he is again. You're back again.
Oh, you're back. No, you're frozen again.
Oh.
But you're.
Oh.
Okay. I think I just have to go off here. I have to come. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good.
Yeah.
Does Maharaj want us to stay on or go off? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe he'll... Well, he's still on because it's still going.
Mm-hmm.